Hello, today I'm going to be transforming into Picasso. First of all, I'm going to use dark lenses to have the same color of the eyes. I use very light foundation to even my skin tone. Looking at Picasso's portrait, I'm finding the lightest zones on his face, like nose, eyebrows, and around the place around the cheeks. Then with a sponge, I'm adding these features to my own face. So I'm starting with highlighting, covering the eyebrows, and then adding white parts of the wrinkles. For this part, I'm using white face paint, and first I'm applying it with a brush, and when needed, when I want softer edge, I'm smudging it with my fingers. The trick for good smudging is to do it while the paint is still wet. I don't concentrate too much on many details. I'm first outlining the most prominent parts of Picasso's face. Then with eyeshadows, I'm adding the shadows underneath the white parts. Obviously, I'm constantly looking at Picasso's face, so I'm copying his features. I'm going in between all the wrinkles with darker color, and then I'll darken it even more with a smaller brush. He's got kind of a small bags under his eyes, so I'll need to first to highlight the area and then add the wrinkles underneath these bags. I take one small step at a time, because if I add too much dark, then it will be more difficult to hide it or to erase it. Masculine faces normally have more prominent noses, so I'm adding more dimension around the nostrils. I keep going back to all the wrinkles and switching to smaller and smaller brushes. As I add more smaller wrinkles, to imitate Picasso's lips, I had to make mine a bit narrower. In fact, I just drew a line on the top lid and made it a bit wider, so it looks a bit more narrow than mine is. And then for lower lip, it's actually a shadow underneath the lip itself. If the wrinkle is very deep, then it becomes very dark as well. So as you see, I'm using darker colors for deeper wrinkles and a bit lighter with not as deep. I'm coloring the edge spots with a brush just as a dot, and then smudging it with my finger. After a bit more shadowing, I'm revising my creation, and then decided to do my top part of the mouth a bit wider, so I'm adding a bit more, so that will highlight and push it up. To make my all wrinkles to stand up, I need to highlight with white color, and I'm using a really thin brush, so it's just going over all the wrinkles, and I'm going to paint above the dark line. And it's not that necessary, but I decided to add the same shadow as on the picture under his nose. I'm also going over my eyebrows with white color, painting in the small hair for the brows. Next, I need to paint my new hair. Obviously, I have a different hairline than the Picasso, so I had to add the new hair as a white, and he was also bald, so I'm just leaving the top part a bit lighter colored. Next part is the easiest part. I'm just painting in the black and white stripes, and I'm using really white brush, so it's easy and fast. On the edge with my neck, I'm doing a thin line, and then I'm shadowing it with eyeshadow on my neck. I hope you enjoyed my attempt to become a Picasso. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked it. I really appreciate when you do so, and I hope to see you very soon in my next tutorial. Bye!